My name is Reuben Magdaleno, and this is the Purple Tongue Punishment.
Look at the goddamn camera.
Oh, okay. I'm going to be reading a story by A.A. Medina in the voice of Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it will be called Take It Like a Champ. Okay, here we go. Let me tell you about my morning at the gym. I broke my first sweat before the sun broke the horizon. Always the first one at the gym. It was barren, empty, quiet, just waiting for something exciting to happen, and then it did! On my last set of curls, I watched the veins in my bulging biceps pulsate, observing my form in the mirror. I have a great form. The bell on the door chimed as the only other gym goer I entered. I watched suddenly, as the man climbed onto the elliptical. He was a Latino with short buzzed hair and a mustache. A mustache that evoked the desire for it to tickle my testicles. The golden crucifix that dangled from his neck, walloped against his chest as he bounced up and down on his machine. He briefly removed his thick Dharma-like glasses and wiped the sweat that started to bead on his brow. I casually sauntered to the leg press to get a better look. His gray sweatpants were damp and clung to the inside of his butt cheeks, creating a perfect profile of his ass. He must shave his butthole. that's
I wrote this in 20 minutes today.
As I gazed at his beautiful behind, strong and tight, like forged welded steel, I couldn't help but daydream about it. My dirty fantasy gave a whole new meaning to the term pumping iron. There's no time like the present, I thought. Time to make my move. I approached him, and as if he were expecting me, he stepped off the machine. He turned to face me as I walked, but pretended not to see me. He peeled the shirt off his soaked, smoky brown torso and used it to dab away the perspiration on his forehead before locking eyes with me. I stopped in my tracks. There was about a yard between us. I wasn't sure what to say. Hola, he said. He licked his lips. His tongue grazed his well-trimmed mustache. Mustache? Would he say that? I don't know. There was a jolting sensation in my loins. And I'm not sure why I said what I said, but I'm glad I said it. Do you want to play a game? I asked. He nodded slowly. As I looked him up and down, I noticed his erection. It was clearly outlined and jutting in his thin sweatpants. I took a step closer and purposely let his stiff cock brush against my own. Looking deep into his eyes, I asked, "Who is your daddy and what does he do?" Almost instantly he answered, "You are my daddy. You can do whatever you can." I asked, "Who is your daddy and what does he do?"
Say that line again.
So I asked, "Who is your daddy and what does he do?" Almost instantly he answered, "You are my daddy. And you can do whatever you'd like." I slid. What the fuck? Why would you write that? I slid my shorts down to my ankles, and he took a seat on the bench press. "Get your ass on Mars." By the way, my dick's name is Mars. He bit his lip and removed his bottoms as well. I heard they called you the Terminator. Sauntering over to me, talked dirty to me. I smiled a devious smile. It was obvious he wanted to be dominated. "I hope you left enough room for my penis, because I'm going to ram it into your ass and break a goddamn spine." And me being Mr. Universe can honestly say, he took it like a champ. Fuck this. What would you do?
Sansa! Shut up for 2 seconds.
Chirp.
Alright.
Ready?
Take that from her.
I'll try.
Okay.
You may want to put it behind you so she doesn't get it.
You shut up now, Robin.
What the fuck's going on right now? That's like literally the worst sound. What the fuck is going on? What are you doing?
This fell because me and the cat touched.
Pause it.
What?
Alright, there we go.
Okay. Alright.
Did you slam into a car? Okay. let me. I just gotta start it somewhere
Okay,
up here because he nodded slowly as I looked him up and down. I noticed his erection. It was clearly outlined and jutting into his thin sweatpants. I took a step closer and purposely let his stiff cock brush against my own. Looking deep into his eyes, I asked, "Who is your daddy? What does he do?" I keep fucking that part up. Here, let me try this again. Cheers. I took a step closer and purposely let his stiff cock brush against my own. Looking deep into his eyes, I asked, "Who is your daddy and what does he do?" Almost instantly he answered, "You are my daddy. You can do whatever you do."